We are here post-match with Merchant Marine. Just lost a 5-setter to St. Joe's Long Island in the Skyline semifinals. Joining us from left to right is head coach Tony Nocera and senior Steph Schatzman. Coach, you want to just start with an opening statement?
Yeah, I mean, every time we play these guys, it's like this, no matter where it is, no matter it's playoffs or not. So it's a game I enjoy being part of. Obviously, it sucks when you lose it, but that's the kind of volleyball environment like you want. You can't ask for anything better. Quality players on both sides, coaches working their asses off. So it's like, it's a phenomenal match to be a part of. I just wish we were on the other side of it.
Steph, what were your thoughts as well?
I'm just so grateful to be here, and I won with my best friends all season, lost with my best friends all season, with a great coach, a great coaching staff. So I couldn't be more grateful, and I've loved my time here. This was the most fun I've ever had in volleyball, and I'm definitely gonna walk off the gym with my head held high and confidence that next year and the year after, these guys got it. They're in good hands, and I will surely be back to support them because, we're a team for life.
We'll open up for questions.
Coach, what did you say to them at the end of that first set? It was so hard fought between the two. It ended up being like a 2-point, and then you guys came out, really just took the whole second set. It was a complete dominating force. What did you say to them in between the two sets? That really
Honestly, we felt nerves. You could tell. Like, we've addressed it from day one. Like, hey, this is how we deal with nerves. We have systems in place to deal with it, but when you're in the moment, it's hard. Like, we know what we're getting for. We know it's going to be a 5-set match probably. We know their fans are loud. Our fans are loud. So everyone just kind of puckered up. So all we did was say, hey, play free. Stop trying to not lose and try to win. And they did that. I mean, that was the second set was who we know we can be. And then we just couldn't maintain it. It felt like, but it was just a reminder. College kids, they need a reminder every now and then.
I guess that's my question is, were there a lot of nerves coming on into this one? Because there's a lot of history between you guys, both your two squads, between the regular season. This is your third straight semifinal, and they all went to 5 sets, so it was a nail biter all the way through. How did it feel tonight, really kind of capping off what's been a really great career for you? You're with a squad like this that you guys have been battling over the course of 4 years. Yeah,
I think we felt pretty good going into it. Not a lot of nerves, but then in the moment, you get that just angst when you see the crowd coming in and the other side and that first serve. So it definitely caught up to us, even though we have something that we've been working on all season with our mentality. But again, I never stopped believing in them, and I think it showed in the third set, I think, or fourth set actually, when it doesn't matter what the score is, we will play our hearts out, we will fight, and sometimes it turns on our side and sometimes it doesn't, but that's the game. So again, it's the culmination of the season. We peaked here, and so I think we all should just walk away with just excitement for next year.
That leads me to that fourth set. It's one of the best fourth sets I think I've seen in women's volleyball over the course of a few years. Kind of break it down for us. You guys really back to the wall, season on the line, had to force a set 5. D'Ambrosio was playing great, especially on that service line there. What was your mindset as you were looking to try to defend that in order to try to, at one point you had to really stay almost perfect for a little bit in order to come back, and then you were able to force that set 5?
I just remembered what we've done, which is come back from way down and win over and over and over again. So that in and of itself built that confidence in me and in the other girls, where we look at each other, we wink, we smile, and we know we got it. We got the next play, and it doesn't matter what happened before that.
Going into the 5th set, obviously you can kind of feel the last 3 times we played them, at least it's gone 5. What are you telling them going into that 5th set? It's mentally draining, I'm sure. I'm sure for everybody.
You tell them to, and it's hard because you just came back, right? So you have all the momentum. But volleyball is the worst part about volleyball is that there's a reset. In basketball, if you dominate a quarter and you're up by 40, you're going to win the game most of the time, right? You can dominate a set like we did in the second, or make a massive comeback in the 4th, and it doesn't matter. You're resetting. So whoever can reset faster, right? Plus the first, I think, 6 points were just rough on both sides. You can see both teams were so nervous and afraid to mess up, and that's what we tried to tell them in the huddle. Hey, go for it. all right, but naturally you're like, oh God, this is the 5th set. So that's what we told them, but they're not, might not even hear what we're saying in that moment because you're so jazzed up, you just came back. And you know who's on the other side because this is what we do.
And Steph, just talk about the crowd. Obviously, the plebes were here in droves, the football team is here, other teams are just here to support you guys. Talk about the crowd, please.
Yeah, it feels like a big family every time we play here. And yeah, the energy, I think in a lot of ways we use it to our advantage. Maybe before and earlier in the season it got to us, but now it just fuels us. And yeah, to play in front of all of my friends and the people that, of course, the plebes that were training here, and it's just so awesome to have that connection with them, with the fans.
Stephanie, you've been such a good leader here over the course here over your career and looking ahead here towards next year. Obviously the Libero of the Year, Coach, you're the Coach of the Year for the Skyline as well. How about players like Carly really stepped up here and had really big moments? Talk a little bit about what you're looking forward to here next year and where the program is, because you guys are constant contenders and it's hard to believe you guys won't be back in a similar spot next season.
Yeah, I think we just I'm just trying to pass down what was given to me. And I've just looked up to these girls on the team for the past 3 years. And then coming in senior year, it's like, all right, now it's my turn to give everything that I have to these girls, especially like Carly and Soph and Emma and Brooke, who are coming in really tough situations, serving when it's 24-24. Like, they've had no choice but to step up, and they've done it 9 times out of 10. So I'm super proud of them, and they're gonna go really far.
Same question for you, Coach.
Yeah, I think, we didn't know what was going to happen when this year started. We knew we were going to rely on freshmen in some big positions. And then when Tips got hurt, like right kind of the middle of non-conference play, Emma got thrust into setting. And then that got Soph going, who's a freshman. So like at times we have 4 freshmen out there in big moments, big swings. Like I can't say enough about Carly Sobolowski. That kid is just, you see it, she's built, like she's going to end up like D'Ambrosio, like she's gonna look like that when she's a senior, and I have no doubt. So it's like, it's encouraging, but it sucks because like you want to do it for your seniors, but we feel great about the future, and our recruiting class is similar kids to Carly, and built the same way, so we feel good about it. But right now it sucks. Like I'd trade in Coach of the Year. I'm sure she would trade in Libero of the Year to be playing on Saturday. And have a shot at Manhattanville again. I know I would. But it is still nice to be recognized by the league for all the work she's done. And, we work hard, so we appreciate the league representing that and recognizing that. But I would definitely trade it in for a W tonight.
All right, Coach, Steph, thank you very much.
Yeah, can I just say, best of luck to St. Joe's Long Island. I thought D'Ambrosio, dude, I didn't say enough in my opening statement, but it wasn't how many she had, it was when she had them. I thought she stepped up. I was super impressed. I told her that after. I was like, go win on Saturday, just because that was so impressive. Like I was so impressed by what she did in the right moments. Their libero, Sarah, like she's fantastic. The ball, we hammered so many balls that she just got a piece of. And lastly, I have to thank Steph. She's the one. When I first got here, she was the only kid on the roster in that class. And I can't say enough about how hard this kid works, how hard it is to be a student athlete here. We take 22 credits at a time. They spend 300 days at sea. And we're on trimesters, we're in school all year long. And to see what this kid has done, I'm super impressed. I'm gonna miss you and I love you. And,
Yeah, thanks for everyone watching
Thank you,
at
guys.
home.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Steph.